Guess where I am? Finally, where I finally am. Where I finally am. Hey y'all, it's such a beautiful day. We finally got some nice weather. It's supposed to be 70 tomorrow. So tomorrow is I will get the seeds and everything. I've already prepped the seeds. I've already planted a lot of seeds that I may have some changes going on. I may be moving. Not sure yet. I got about 6 months to think about it, but um, probably not gonna grow a lot in my own garden, which hurts because y'all know I am about the garden. But in the meantime, I have the community garden, and y'all, it is waking up. It's looking so beautiful out here. We finally got some nice weather, y'all. I was about to kick the crap out this lady dog. She ain't got her dog on the leash. The dog come running over here. But anyway, I digress. We're in the garden, and it looks the community garden that is. It looks good. I gotta clean it up in my own garden a bit. I think once I clean it up, then I can really decide what I'm going to grow. I am going to try and grow more here in the community garden. But y'all, I have to share with y'all. It's coming alive. So let me show y'all. I just put some stuff fertilizer down, and I put fertilizer down in all of the bags, all of the grow bags. I put fertilizer down, liquid fertilizer and the dry fertilizer. I put that down and everything. Even the mulberry tree starting to come alive. Now you gotta see the apple tree though. Let me show y'all the apple tree. So let's see. I'll start in the front with the apple tree. Remember, this tree was donated to the community garden last year, and I don't know. Remember, I told y'all my apple tree was bald, but this apple tree, and I mean, and I don't water it all the time, nothing, but this baby is beautiful. Can y'all see? I know I got all the sunlight. Look at all the beautiful apple flower buds on here. I've never seen the flowers for apple tree. This is just beautiful. This is the apple tree. This is the apple tree. I think I put some apple seeds, apple seeds around, but I just put fertilizer. I put some. I got Starbucks ground coffee grinds. I put that out here, give it the nitrogen it needs. I'm trying to think what else did I do. The liquid fertilizer, the um, dry fertilizer, I put out everywhere. Look at the tulips, y'all. Let me turn the camera around. I'm playing. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Hi, beautiful. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, look, something dug in. This is our butterfly stop bed. This is the bed that was donated by the Girl Scouts here in my county, Burlington County, and this is the bed that they donated. I am going to put our new butterfly flowers that attract butterflies, milkweed, and different flowers in here. I have marigolds like all over the garden, so I won't need to put any marigolds in this one, but I'm gonna just look at what we planted last year and then kind of put some more in here. Y'all know the soil erodes no matter what, but that apple tree, y'all, is amazing. Look at that. Okay, you can see it better this way. How you doing? Let me see. So this bed here, I want you guys to see these beautiful trees. Look at them. I think they're only tulips or buttercups. One or the other. I planted these last year. Um, and I think I was too late with planting them, but I also did this, all of this going around. I did all types of bulbs that I got from the Orange Box store last year. So all of them are coming up, and I'm praying that these guys don't mow it down. I am going to put a do not um, cut on them. The mayor told me to mark off the area, so I am going to do that. We are going, the mayor said he would come till the ground for me too. So I am going to, we're going to grow in the middle of this section right here. Have him till from the beginning to the end. That way the guys would have to come in by foot in order to cut the grass and stuff around it. But once they till all this here in the middle, it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna mark this off tomorrow, and then let our mayor know. He's a gardener himself, so he is gonna come out. He said him and his grandson will come out here and till it for me. So that's gonna be fabulous. But let me finish showing y'all, taking a walk around the community garden. This is mulberry, two gigantic mulberry trees. It looks so beautiful, so big, and look at the life on it. I don't care what this weather, and look at the chemtrails. Look at this crap. Yes, my darlings, that is chemtrails in the air. And here's another one. Look at this. They're dropping stuff in the sky. So I am about to get the heck out of here. Um, I don't know what that is, but you guys can see that. Yes, my Renaissance grandma. This is the community garden that I introduced you guys to last year. Yeah, I can't stay out here right now. But anyway, this is the mulberry tree and show y'all how beautiful it is. Stand back. So this is why we named it Mulberry Hope Community Garden, thanks to Fresh from Fresh and Fire. When she told me exactly what tree that was. So look at that. It looks beautiful, y'all. And the mulberries taste so good. I've never had mulberries until I came here and got these trees. I think I remember them as a kid, but yes. And then another thing, let me show you. If you are a forager like I am, I'm always out here trying to identify the things that grow naturally here. This right here is wild onion. You know it's wild onion because it grows in patches amongst grass. It is not grass. This is actually little onion chives. They're called wild onions. And I come out here and I cut them, and you can use these like in stews or soups. You can use it to season like your meat. Like if you want to season your meat and then just let your meat marinate for a little while, you can use this for that along with your spices. But they're wild onions, and this I'm gonna show you the difference between the grass. So this is grass, so you can see the difference between the grass and the wild onions. And actually, you can see the grass behind it, which is separate, because grass grows individually and wild onions grow in a bunch. So I have these all over the garden, and I promise you, last year I was cutting these bad boys down. Like, look at this one. This one is huge, and I might take this today. I think I am. I can't pull it with that hand. Y'all know my. I gotta get the scissors. But look how big this is. I'm gonna cut this. I cut the other um onions from the other bed. But while we're here, let's take a look at the strawberries. Strawberries. I always know that things are growing, and it's time when I see the strawberries. The strawberries don't halt for nothing. Not no cold, not no nothing. When the weather's supposed to change, strawberries come out of hiding, baby. They come out and hiding. And then I have some onions in this one. I have regular potatoes, red potatoes in that one. And then I have sweet potatoes in this one that I planted. There's some melon. I threw this whole melon in there. Was starting to go bad. I didn't cut it in time. And look, it's already growing from out of it. There was like hundreds of seeds in there, and I didn't get a chance to take them all out. I just threw the whole thing in there. I said, hey, it'll give me a bunch of melons, so that's gonna be that. And then these are herbs down here. All of this got to be cut. I'm gonna identify this. Oh, this is pepper grass. Is this pepper grass? Let me see. It looks like pepper grass. If you ever seen pepper grass is what they use to season food. It's like in one of the like the original peppers, spices. But I have identified it just to be sure. And then these are whole herb bowls here. That one over here was my um, basil. Of course, basil doesn't come back. I'm gonna cut it and just use it as part of the mulch for the plant. I'm looking at all of these life coming up out of the ground, y'all. I promise you, like I love to forage even more than gardening. Like I promise you, like foraging is so much fun. It's nice trying to identify food and things that grow naturally, especially when they're medicinal. But there's so much in here. Yellow dock is going crazy around here. If you guys don't know what yellow dock is, hey Shantae G, hey, I know, and you can see. So I promise you, you can see it dispersing from where the chemtrails was just running. And I'm about to get my behind out of here because you can see like one just. I don't know if you have to see that one that just happened right there. Um, I am going to not be out here for that. So I'm going to quickly show you what I came to show y'all so I can get out of here. Um, I don't like that, y'all. I do not play when it's chemtrails that I've identified. I remember they were spraying it over my job and I was on a live one day sharing it. But anyway, let me finish. So I kind of dump a lot of, I love, Broke Farmer had did a video where he talked about waste nothing, put everything in the garden, just put it in there. And so I've been following that. And I was already using that to compost with, but now I just say, you know what, I'm just gonna put everything in the garden and just let it do what it's gonna do, break down what it's gonna do. These are some oranges that were going bad. I've put some oranges in here before. My thing is, I don't know if these are the oranges with the seeds because we get these oranges from the pantry. So if it doesn't have seeds, it'll break down and become mulch. Hopefully, there's no chemicals on it. But that back there, guys, is my garlic. I remember telling y'all the garlic looked good. I actually just fed it some fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. I don't know if it needs it, but I did. I put fertilizer in the whole garden. These are pine needles that we collected that was still falling from the trees over here. So I they throw it in the garden so it could break down and give me some nutrients. So that's that. Over here back there is ginger. The ginger didn't do anything. And I use store-bought ginger, so that might explain it. But I'm gonna let it sit. I'm still gonna fertilize it and let it do what it's gonna do. But the fun part, guys, is these two beds here. I'm so excited because I already grow lettuce. So this is lettuce that's growing. Hey, Mr. Sweet Time. This is lettuce. And I've been cutting and coming again, cutting and come again. Look how big they are, y'all. Look at this. I'm so loving this. I'm gonna come out here tomorrow. I'm gonna cut it after my event tomorrow. I have a vendor event. But look at this. This beautiful lettuce. I feel like if I let it stay here too long, it might get some pest pressure. So I'm gonna come cut all the. Look how big the leaves are. Look at that. She's so pretty. No pest pressure, thank God. I promise you, I've been cutting it and taking it home, eating it. And then this is my spinach. This is spinach is doing pretty good too. I've been cutting this a lot more than even the lettuce because the spinach has been giving me a lot of spinach. Nice and healthy. I like it. And as you can see, I dumped pineapples in here. Whatever I have, scraps and things I have left over. I actually have some mangoes, the skin of the mango that I'm gonna go put in here. Because if you add the sweet things, the fruit and stuff, I feel like it makes it sweeter. Also, it'll probably cause it to be a hybrid too. Hey Jane Dow, how are you? Who did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Hi everybody. If you're watching from the bushes, hey to you too. I appreciate you guys for coming in here, stopping in here with me. In here is tomato. I planted tomato seeds. There was so many tomatoes. There was so many tomatoes left over. People got tired of me giving them between bread and tomatoes. They were tired. So there was a lot of tomatoes left in here. So I'm hoping that they just pop up. I planted a lot of tomato seeds back in this bed. This is tomato bed, and then this was some brassicas that was supposed to go all the way around here. So as you can see, we still have some spinach and some lettuce. The lettuce looks so good, y'all. Now let me show you over here. And this over here was my chocolate mint. It was so beautiful last year. It's starting to wake up. I see some other things in there, but I'm gonna tell you that mint, bro, it'll choke out anything that's not supposed to be in there. So I'm not worried about that one. And like there's some things in here. This one is for this side is root vegetables, and then the zinnias was all over this way. I still want the zinnias. So there was so many zinnias, so many seeds that fell. So I know there's gonna be a bed full of zinnias again. And when the zinnias were here, guys, it protected all of the other things I was growing here. That there was no pest pressure in this one. So I'm gonna let the zinnias stay there and do what they do. Of course, I've been dumping some vegetable scraps, fruit scraps, and things in here. So, but look at this. Your girl, for the first time, got cabbage. Look at y'all. So I let the like the zinnia thing stay over top of it. I think that kind of protected them. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all think this is gonna grow big and turn into a nice big cabbage head? What y'all think? What y'all think? Look at that. I just put the fertilizer down, guys, so I'm hoping to do more. And what I there was a lot of seeds I planted last year, and I think that they're gonna come up this year. I have this kind of skip a season kind of gardening thing going on. This here was my onions. I just cut them off, so they should grow back nice and big. So I cut these all down. And look at this, I pulled it out by mistake. I'm about to put this bad ball right back in here. Put your butt on in there and keep growing. Okay. Now my hands, I don't know. I had those coffee grinds from um, Starbucks. And look at all this dye on my hands. I don't like that. But look at there. So let's check out the last bed. These here is where my peas and things are going. I already seen life starting in them. I grew the green peas, snap peas, and beans, and I'm telling you, all in the summer and fall, I just was getting beans. Like it was so much growing there. The thyme looks so good. It's coming back. It's waking up. This is just a plant that's gonna come back. Actually, that's one of them ivy plants. Trying to think what else y'all seen down here. Look at my pretty flowers, y'all. I am so excited to see. But can you guys see? Uh, if you look, you can see the wild onions growing amongst the grass. See how they stand out from the rest of the grass? I really want to come and just cut a whole bunch of it. And I haven't forgotten about this really tall bush right here that I'm going to take before I go. This over here was some more snap peas here. And I got some brassicas from here. Broccoli was in here. Lettuce was, not lettuce, kohlrabi, not kohlrabi. What am I saying? It was some brassica. Wait a minute. Not the lettuce. Um, Cabbage. I did plant cabbage in here. Collard greens and kale. That's what was in this bed. So I am going to put it back in here. I think I'm going to get the starch for that, but we'll see. We're Me and LGGG are planning a to go to a nursery. We're going to see what they got before it's all sold out. But that is a quick look at the community garden, guys. It's still looking good. And again, in here, we're gonna till in the middle section there, and we're gonna have two more rows to grow in, but we're gonna directly grow it in the ground. So, and I'll keep you guys updated when the mayor comes out here and they do it. I'll make sure I'm out here so we can see him tilling it. So tomorrow I'm gonna mark it off. He wants me to mark it off so that he can come out here and chill. So I'm gonna mark it off. I got the string already and mark it off so the public works doesn't come out here and mow everything over. And I definitely want to come out here and cut these all up before they get all my little wild onions. See, look at that. Loving it. If you don't know about it, y'all can search about wild onions growing among the grass. But it looks good, y'all. We haven't come out to cut anything yet because we've had some really, really funky weather. We actually, I think this is the first day I've been out here. I've been out here. I've been planting seeds out here and putting potatoes and different things like that out here. But I haven't really, we got had to order some soil, so they're gonna come and drop the soil. It's a big dump truck that comes and it gives us all this soil. So I'm gonna get that. Let me see. I want to make sure I don't miss it, guys. Thank you. Ray of Sunshine, appreciate that. Thank you, J. Thank you, everybody, for the comment. I know I'm still rambling on. I'm trying to move. Yeah, see, y'all got nice weather. Our weather has been so funky. Yeah, they'll run everything over. Like, I'm gonna come out and get some red clover. That's not it. Um, y'all remember I did a video last year showing the difference between these and the red clover. Red clover is a phenomenal herb, not only for women's health or men's health, but it's good for your heart. Um, uh, red clover is just amazing. So check it out and check it out. See if it's growing near you. It's another favorite herb of mine. The more I learned about it, the more I loved it. So let's see. So that's it. I think that was it. Oh, and this is the pepper bag. This is pepper and marigolds. Let me tell you another things that really impressed me. What I did is every tomato plant I planted marigolds with it. The marigolds brought all of the pollinators. It kept I guess kept pests away as well. But there were so many tomatoes out here, it was just crazy. Like I mean, we were tomatoing out all of the seniors in the city. I was giving away to everybody. So marigolds was a big game changer. So I'm glad I made sure I turned all of the seeds in so that all the seeds drop back in a bed. I promise this bed has on this side is Greek oregano. On this side is thyme, and that comes back. But there's gonna be like a bunch of marigolds and a bunch of peppers. I put pepper seeds in here, so hopefully we'll see the pepper seeds coming up in this bed. I also someone donated another garden bed, and what I think I'm gonna do is put it sideways here in the middle here in the middle of this row here, put it there, and then have when they till, that'll be the marker in the middle. So that's one more bed. It's about the size of these beds right here. So that'll be there. Um, so that was a donation. I think we got some more people donating. I think there's two more trees we're getting donated that someone said that they would like to donate. So we'll see what happens. But if I can't have hope in my own apple tree, at least I got this apple tree right here because I've been taking care of it. So yeah, thank you. Hey, who's that, Mona? Hey, Mona, how are you? Y'all, look at if you need a little bit of sunshine in your life, look at these tulips or buttercups, whichever one it is. I think they're buttercups. That's what they are. They're buttercups. They're not tulips. Tulips are have a bigger flower. These are buttercups. But look how beautiful they are. And look at the mulberry tree, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, God is just so magnificent. Like everything just looks so beautiful. And I'm gonna focus a whole lot on the community garden because I'm not gonna go as much in my garden while I decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to move or not. So we'll see what happens. We got a little time, and hopefully we're gonna grow a lot of time. Y'all grow that time. If you don't know, grow some time in your garden. Time, 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 time. Grow some time in your garden. 'cause that's a good herb to grow. But I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'm gonna be out here. I think Sunday after Sunday services, I'll be out here. But actually, I should come tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be 70 here. This is gonna be a great day to even get some starts out, just to get the garden started. But what I really want to do is get some more brassicas growing back there and some root vegetables. The what grew last year, the turnips, the beets. Oh my God, they it grew so big and they were so good. They were really, really delicious. This year is the first year I really ate a lot of them. And I was even eating the beets, y'all. Like the beets, radish, so so good. What else? What else? I think that's it. Oh, it takes for the to come up. They've been growing, I think, for so we've had funky weather, and despite that, look how strong they are. They've been out here. They've been out here. And these were planted last year. So these were planted last year. I missed, I guess, their growing season. They tried to grow, then it died back. But look, they are growing so beautifully. And I'm gonna have to mark it off because I don't want them cutting down. So, and I'm loving this whole all of these that we planted last year. See that little the bushes going around the mulberry tree? These were all the ones we planted last year. And they are coming up like it's gonna be amazing and beautiful to just look at. But the buttercups look great. Look, just amazing. Just, and look how big they are. So they, I think they must have come out here one time, just because of how far the buttercups up are from the rest of the grass. So I'm hoping that they just remember not to cut them. So yeah, rain, sunshine. That pollen is serious out here. Oh, they're daffodils. Who that? Jane Doe, thank you. I thought they were buttercups. I knew they weren't tulips because I was saying tulips at first, but I thought they were buttercups. I know that it's a smaller flower. So daffodils, that's what they are. And you know, I had a lot of those. I bought the little bulbs from Orange Box. So I know that I planted a lot out here. Me and the girls. I don't know if y'all remember we were out here planting late at night one night. So that's where they came from. So they're daffodils. Love daffodils. I just love pretty flowers too. So I can't wait to see the rest of them because there's all different kinds that's going around the mulberry tree. But this is a mulberry tree here, guys. And in the back, I got two more. There's two more mulberry trees in the back here. So I know. I think there's one there, two. I think he said there's three back there. I know that there's two of them are mulberry trees. So there's multiple mulberry trees here. And then they told me that there used to be a lot of mulberry trees back here, but they had cut a lot of them down. But hey, thank you guys so much. Oh, y'all see our little bootleg shed they made? The city bought us to keep our gardening supplies in, the little gray one. Look how small it is compared to the other container. But it's where we keep our supplies and stuff at for the garden. We'll take a nice look because this is such a beautiful scenery. And see the water behind? So beautiful. And it's so sad, spraying stuff. And I mean, people out here with their pets and the kids are playing because we finally got some sunshine. But, you know, listen, I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button for me before you go. We still have to paint the benches. We plan on doing that in the next couple of weeks, painting the benches. The seniors are going to come out here and paint them and then put some little butterflies on them. I thought that was so cool, the idea they came up with, since we are a butterfly stop. Um, I think that's it. And I think I see two little pieces of trash I gotta pick up. And then I'm out of here. And with that, love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me. Hopefully I will see you guys again soon. Look at that sunset. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. I appreciate you for coming in. If you're new or if you're watching the replay, hit replay in the comments. If you're new, thank you for coming on in. And if you just turn in, I appreciate you for coming back. Guys, listen, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy it to the fullest. Mona, did you get out into your garden? Anybody get in their garden? Anybody been in the garden? Y'all been out in your garden? Listen, let me know how everything is going, okay? And I'll chat with you on these YouTube streets. All right? Have a great day. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.